Coming up on this championship edition of the RMAC Showcase, we're at UCCS, which acts as our home base. The Mountain Lion women have been on a tear. Will they be able to keep it up and hoist another trophy? Will the Colorado School of Mines men continue their dominance, or will another team be able to unseat the champs? A resurgence of sorts on the volleyball court as a favorite returns to the top of the standings, and who can forget the best sport in the conference as the toughest conference championship in the country takes to the courts. Those championships and much more are right around the corner as the RMAC Showcase starts right now. Welcome to the campus of the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs for this 2019 Fall Championship edition of the RMAC Showcase. We have so many awards and accolades and trophies to hand out over the next 30 minutes. I really hope you stick with me. Hello everyone, I'm Jason Carter. We're going to start right behind me where the UCCS women's soccer team has put together an incredible season. The Mountain Lion women earned player, coach, and freshman of the year honors on their way to an undefeated regular season and not only the number one seed in the conference tournament, but the number one ranking in the country for most of the year. In the conference championship game, the Mountain Lions would face a familiar foe in the Colorado School of Mines, who boasts the goaltender and defender of the year for the conference. The RMAC Network had all the bases covered.
Colorado School of Mines looking to win their 8th tournament title in the last 9 years. The only time they were upset, as they've held the crown for the better part of the decade, was in 2017 to these Mountain Lions. Once again, we'd like to thank the kind folks at UCCS Media Services. But meanwhile, Tanner Sanders has a chance. It goes off of the crossbar. It did not come down over the goal line. That was close. Be a pretty traditional goal or corner kick. Comes in, far post, hooking, headed away by Esterly, stays in play, chipped in, headed out by Ramirez. Challenge at the top of the 18, ball pops out. Comes right back on to Hostetler's left foot. And a goal! UCCS had their arms raised as offside. It was not there. And the breakthrough comes to Colorado School of Mines by Tornabin. Tornabin gets around Davis, now one-on-one with Esterly. Tornabin tries to take the goal line. Ball goes out. And the referee has called a PK, foul on Esterly. Esterly down, writhing in pain. And Elliot Edwards for School of Mines, ready to take the PK. 3:52 remaining in the half. Referee McCain on her whistle. Molly Swift. Elliot Edwards. Edwards approaches. Drills it. To Swift's right, and so for the first time this season, UCCS has given up 2 goals in a match, and this 2019 RMAC Women's Soccer Championship is in the books. And once again, for the 8th time in the last 9 seasons, the RMAC Tournament champions are the Colorado School of Mines Ore Diggers. And Shannon Mooney is in fact the tournament MVP, and well deserved with her performance here today. She is one of the best of all time in the history of Ore Digger soccer. Second best career goals against average. And she will take her place in the record books, the rather extensive record books for the School of Mines.
So the Colorado School of Mines earned the automatic bid, but UCCS still had a chance at the number one seed in the South Central region.
Our next one seed,
which they would earn, as the selection committee thought the Mountain Lion season was the best in the region.
I think it just brings, all of the excitement and emotion from, 3 or 4 months of hard work to the forefront, and I'm really proud that we were able to maintain the number one seed and get to host again next weekend, and hopefully get the soccer community back out and have a different result this weekend than in the conference championship.
UCCS would be joined in their half of the bracket by fellow RMAC member Dixie State as well as Texas Women's University. The other half had the Ore Diggers traveling to Texas for their first and second round games as Dallas Baptist is the host. NCAA first round showdown. Dixie State University got on the board 20 minutes into the match when Jill Bennett played a ball to Whitley Johns, who finished the chance for her team-leading 11th goal of the season as the Blazers are up 1-0. Texas Women's would strike for the equalizer nearly 9 minutes later on a goal, and the match would remain tied until the 52nd minute when Bennett tucked home her 5th goal of the year on a Sophie Stewart feed to give the Blazers a 2-1 advantage. However, that lead would not last long as Pioneer forward Riley Sutton pulled her side even just a minute 45 later to square the match at 2. And this match would head to a shootout. Dixie State freshman keeper Michonne Estridge set the tone early in the shootout as she stopped the first Pioneer attempt. However, the Trailblazers could not capitalize as they misfired on their first kick. Texas women would eventually tie the shootout at 3-3 before Cammie Hunter stepped forward and fired home the game-winning attempt to lift the Trailblazers to the victory. The 5-seed Dixie State Trailblazers made history as they claimed their first NCAA Division II postseason victory in program history with the penalty kick shootout victory, so they would move on to face UCCS as the RMAC is guaranteed a team in the round of 16.
From Mountain Lion Stadium on the campus of the University of Colorado at Colorado Springs, we bid you welcome to the 2019 NCAA Division II Women's Soccer Championship. Now drops it out for Johns. Johns looks to take the shot, goes far post, and finds side netting. Whitley Johns. Give and go, back to Mills. They've got some space. Here's the shot, and it goes in net. We have a level game. Savannah Mills puts it onto the head of a Mountain Lion. Now this could be a foot race the way the ball's bouncing. This is going to be dangerous. It's past Swift and tapped in. Swift way out of net. Cannot control it. The Dixie State squad, many players fall in exhaustion after a hard-fought match on Friday night to come back and take down the Mountain Lions by a 2-1 score.
As we mentioned, the final conference team to make the tournament was Colorado School of Mines as the 3 seed, and the Ore Diggers would advance to the second round thanks to a 3-2 victory over St. Edwards. Then they would take on the 2 seed in the region, Dallas Baptist.
Both teams crowding the box right now. On its way into the back of the net and in for School of Mines. Just a right for us to see side of the field. Into the box and into the back of the net. DBU ties it up off the corner kick. The Patriots stay alive for the moment. DBU is perfect so far. If Margaret Torres, who approaches right now, makes this, DBU earns the victory. Everybody on their feet here at Patriot Field. Torres, a junior from Granbury, Texas, just down the road. Can she play hero on her home turf? Torres with the right foot, approaches the ball, goes far post, and it's in! DBU wins! A penalty kick victory for the Patriots. The comeback is complete.
That does it for the first segment on this edition of the RMAC Showcase. Don't go anywhere as we're just getting started. The guys will take over the airwaves after this timeout.